He can put it wherever he wants. He can handle however he wants. That's the law.
Carrot and stick policy. This tactical technique of winning the election has now been introduced in the U.S. presidential election 2024 as the ex-president is charged in classified documents, which he has kept with himself after serving the office. So, what is a carrot and stick policy? A carrot, in simple words, is a reward, and a stick represents punishments or penalties. Let's understand this. If a ruling government spends for the betterment of the audience is considered a reward, it helps them build a good image amongst themselves. But after doing so, if the people show interest in the opposition, then the stick comes in, which is the use of political power that comes under the ongoing president. Like the military, bureaucrats, and others, they now use the stick to control the audience or to defame the opposition so that they lose popularity and come up as a weak party or candidate. And this is exactly what's going on in the present presidential elections in the USA. Coming in support of presidential candidate Donald Trump, this is what Judiciary Chairman Representative Jim Jordan had to say.
The president's ability to classify and control access to national security information flows from the Constitution. He decides. He alone decides. He said he declassified this material. He can put it wherever he wants. He can handle however he wants. That's the law.
Donald Trump incited 37 counts in the investigation into classified documents. He's been summoned to appear at the federal courthouse in Miami on Tuesday. With that, Donald Trump has become the first former president in U.S. history to face federal charges. This is what he has to say on his social post. I am an innocent man. So what's the innocent man the ex-presidential candidates is charged upon? So here are some of the serious charges that probably cause him real trouble. 1. 793, the Espionage Act. The most serious amongst all in this charge, he's accused of willful retention of national defense information, which he had shared with his 2 personal contacts and feared most. Sharing of this information with other countries. After the involvement of the Russian government in the hush money case of Donald Trump and winning the presidential election, has suspected that he might have shared the data. 2. Under investigation to 2071, which is a concealment of these documents, government documents, and depriving them of the use of federal government official. 3. Obstruction of justice. 4. Making false statements to investigators. After the hush money case and allegations over the classified documents, he was investigated multiple times, and he denied having hands on the classified documents. These are some of the serious charges that could cause real trouble to Trump, and guess what? There's more to it. Donald Trump agreed to return 15 boxes of records from the U.S. National Archives and Record Administration with more than 700 pages of records marked classified. In his defense, Trump's lawyer later turned over 38 pages marked as classified and attested that all records with classified marking had been returned to the government, which later on the claim proved to be false. In August, the FBI conducted a search of Trump's Palm Beach home and seized approximately 13,000 more records. Contains information like U.S. defense, nuclear capabilities, potential U.S. vulnerabilities to military attacks, and were hidden in at least secure areas like bathrooms, the ballroom, and the bedrooms, and in which about 100 of which were classified and top secret. Furthermore, Trump was accused of some more allegations like intent to impede, obstruct, or influence and investigation, like forcing his lawyers to lie during the investigations. So after all these allegations, what will the Trump's possible defense? According to the expert, the investigation is politically motivated and, as we've mentioned above, is termed as witch hunt. Trump claims that he's been framed and restricted to do fewer campaigns and probably rule out of the election campaign as he's only stronger contender. Knowing the fact that President Joe Biden and the former vice president have not been charged with the same classified document case after leaving office, in Trump's defense, his lawyer stated that it's been a mere tug of war between the parties to prevent Trump from running for the presidential race. He also mentioned that Donald Trump had given his statements regarding the case and the investigative officers itself had broken the laws of federal policies, like the accused is allowed to keep communication private with his lawyers, but that doesn't happen. Another way that could slip Trump out of this investigation is if he proves that he has been framed by an official under the influence of Joe Biden, and the same custody and allegation are not made against the officials in power. then there is a possibility that could provoke a talk in the audience and follow his release. But what makes Trump's claims for the race more interesting and rigid? See, the list of Republican candidates has grown after Mike Pence, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, and North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum have joined the run for presidential run. The long list of Republican candidates will surely divide the votes and eventually give benefits to the candidate who is most popular amongst the most. Next challenge would be matching the debate requirements, which will be held in August, and to which Trump hasn't said anything of signing the pledge. And there you have it, the intricate world of the carrot and stick policy in the midst of the 2024 U.S. presidential election. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more updates on the latest political developments and analysis. Let us know your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.